Good morning, everybody. Back at it again. It's next morning with the Camaro. We're rocking the Liberty Bibberties over here. This is what we've done so far. Been working for a little bit this morning. Got our brake booster back on and our brake master cylinder. And then down here, I'll see if we can see. And then right there, you can see the top of our clutch master cylinder that we've got right real snug under this brake booster. She just fits. You can see it right there. Real tight fit, but we got it on. I spent literally like an hour putting these bolts back here for this brake booster on because it is daggum a tight squeeze, especially this last one that's on the other side of this master cylinder. It's almost impossible to get to now, but it is there. So all we got to do is thread a line into the top of it to run down through the transmission to our clutch, and then we have a line that you can see poking out right here. We're going to attach a rubber hose to it. That is going to go to our reservoir, which Matt is working on the vise right now. He's bending the bracket so that we can mount it on this firewall. It's about the only place we can find to mount it, but we can't have it at an angle. It's got to be straight up. So he's bending the bottom of that bracket, so we'll be able to screw that in and have it standing straight up. Because we were going to put it on this bracket right here, but we're getting into the brake line if we go too low, and then the other hole that we were going to use, it's got two holes. The other one would be too tall and hit the hood. So, and you can't do it on this side because you hit your vacuum line here for your brake booster, and everywhere else is just really inconvenient. So that's where it's going. So our game plan for today is we're actually going to get the transmission in, get everything set up so that we can measure to get our new drive shaft made. And we've got a new flywheel. Hopefully someone's trying to get a hold of a new flywheel for us because they sent us the wrong one. But in the meantime, until we get that, we're gonna get this in. We've got it screwed in for now where it's supposed to be. We're gonna cut out our hole to the appropriate size and weld it up, and we can actually do our whole interior if we so choose. Once we get that in, we can put our new manual console in, and we can put this whole interior back together and finish that today if we want to. But we're going to put the whole transmission in and everything because it really won't take that long, and it'll give us all the measurements we need for everything else and make sure there's nothing else that doesn't fit. So we will have to take it back apart, but that's what we're going to do today. Welcome back, y'all. Let's get to it. All right, gangsters, we've got us a big old hole cut out, and not just the size of this square. We did pretty much the whole big hole, because for this stick to come up, we got to dig out a little room for the transmission to come up that far as well. So we got that cut, and then spent a while sanding on this metal, getting it down pretty bare. I'm gonna take a little more off of the top on our Dumaflitchy here, and then we're just gonna do little spot welds all around the perimeter of it. That's how she's gonna sit, and I just gotta weld her in. And then clean up this mess before Taylor sees it. Ain't that right, Pops?
That's right.
Right, we gotta clean this mess up before Taylor sees it.
Can't let Kate see a mess in her car, she get mad.
Yeah, all right. We're blaming Dan. That's okay, you can blame me, but you also have to call me master fabricator extraordinaire. Let's get to welding, let's do what we do. It's what it looks like, it's what it reminds me of. All right, striking.
Burnt through.
Burnt through, started a fire.
Yep, that stuff ain't gonna work like I thought it would, Dad.
Evidently not. That sparked right up. Real bad. And also, the helmet didn't darken. Quit. All right, we're gonna try this again, Pops. What do you think?
I believe it'll work this time.
You believe? I believe too. Striking. You think those will pass inspection, Pops?
Oh yeah. Mine anyway.
Pass your inspection?
Yeah, you pass mine.
That's all I need. We're good to go. All right, y'all. Welding's done. Yeehaw. We did that junk. Is it beautiful or what? We only started one fire, so I think that's pretty good. This
That's
is what we
the main
needed to get on. So now we can put our console in and our carpet back and all that good stuff. And the seats. And we can bump this transmission in. See you in 5 minutes. Before we put the transmission in to measure for our drive shaft, we're going to play with this tool that when I was talking about doing a lot of measuring and tomfoolery and all that, there's this little gauge tool that we're going to use to make sure the crank is lined up with the center drive of the transmission. And yeah, I don't really know how it works that well, but we're about to figure it out. So, but we can't properly measure until we have the flywheel, so we're just learning how to use the tool right now, and then we're going to put the transmission in. And here is our centering tool that we are going to use somehow. It's looking good. I'll take a video like this right here and do that. Makes it look like we're almost done with the car. Shifty boy up in there. All right, look what we got. What if you put it up there and he was like, "Brrr!"
Is that what you were looking for, Dan?
Yeah.
We done been there once. We didn't want to be there again.
Dude, I'd start running for the hills because that flywheel would probably turn into a Frisbee. Now that we got this on, we can accurately measure and make sure our bell housing is centered because it has to be perfect.
Not perfect, just 5 thousandths or better.
Within 5 thousandths. Sounds perfect unless you're a machinist. Okay, this is called a dial indicator. And this little thing, we put it onto the flywheel, and then this here sits on the bell housing, and then we spin the engine manually in a circle, and it reads high and low points. You can see it'll push in or out. Very sensitive. Just the tiniest tap, because it's measured down to thousandths. So our range to work with is within 5 thousandths movement. And hopefully we can get it there without too much fuss. We tried to do a little demo practice run yesterday and it did not go well. But now we have a flywheel on it, so. And we have a better gauge. We were using this one yesterday and it sucks. Now that one would move all willy-nilly, so we never knew if we were really accurate or not. But this one, you flip a switch and then, and I might explain the actual math of it later, or I might not, because it's kind of hard to explain. Just watch. There's plenty of videos on YouTube, and this ain't one of them. Like I said that at the very beginning. I was like, this is not a tutorial. We are not the expert. There's plenty of videos, and this ain't one of them. So just watch, you'll see. You'll get the idea. And these little things are how you change your offset to try to get it within those thousandths. We knocked the old ones out and put these in, and you can spin them around and they have an offset on them. So We're about to do some junk and get something done, if we're lucky. Come on, let's go.
We're going.
Watch this. We're going to the getting stuff done place.
I ain't never been.
Well, that's all we gotta go, because it ain't here.
So what you'd do, you'd put the dial indicator in there.
Mm-hmm.
You get it set up to where it's touching, and then you'd zero out wherever you're at. You'd zero your indicator.
Right.
And mark that point and put a 0 so you know that was your starting point. Go one full round and make sure when you come back to your mark that your indicator goes back to 0, and check and make sure the whole time it's going around that you're on the aluminum and that it don't slide off of it or it ain't too far away to where it can't reach it. So you make sure you got full contact all the way around through here. And if you make it back to 0 and it's on 0, you're good. And then from that point, you want to start another round and watch your needle and look for the most positive number as you come around. Wherever that positive number is, you want to mark it. Wherever you see the highest positive number. In our case, it was on the lower side of the bell housing.
Mm-hmm.
So we marked it, and then you continue your marker, all the way around, make sure that was your highest point. And then come back to that point and zero your indicator out on your high point, and then come 180 degrees from wherever it was and see what your number is. Ours was negative 48 from down here where it was at.
Yeah,
Then
originally.
It was negative 48 thousandths. So then you would divide that by 2, and we come up with needing 24 thousandths shim or offset. So we went with the 21 thousandths offset dowel pins. We put those in, oriented the same way as this. We was looking about 5 o'clock. So we marked the high side of our pins and pointed the high side of the pins to push the bell housing down 21 thousandths. And then after we done that, we put the bell housing back on, set it back up, and run it again to make sure that we was within 5 thousandths. We knew going in we was giving up 3 thousandths because you could only get the offset dowels in 7, 14, or 21. So we knew going in that we was going to be no better than 3 thousandths away. We got ours where it's 4 thousandths.
We got it down to 4.
And we called it good.
We called it good. We'll call it dang good after that come. We took it on and off 20 times.
Because getting the orientation of the dowel pin is highly crucial.
Yeah, it's highly crucial to avoid excessive wear on our transmission. And they plumb set above 5 thousandths, they won't put up with it. It'll blow your junk up. It'll wear it out.
And it'll avoid the warranty.
And it'll void the warranty. Most importantly, don't forget about it. So everybody, y'all better have that down. There's gonna be a test at the end of class.
Sorry guys, I forgot to record it.
We didn't record it. You couldn't get a good angle.
YouTube thing's new to me, so.
It's YouTube thing. Well, there wasn't a very good, it's honestly better, I think, doing it on the ground where it's better lighting. It's really hard to get good lighting under there. And it's also hard to get an angle where you can actually see what we're doing and actually, do it without knocking cameras and lights over and everything else. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of an idea of what we're doing. But now that we got that done, we come under here. Check it out. So put our starter on because before it needed a shim because it was making a high-pitched whirring noise when you start her up. Get it, start her up. And with our flywheel, it seems to be machined better, so we don't have to shim it anymore than we did before. And now we put our clutch on, get that all on good. Then when we measure, we'll put the bell housing back on, measure the depth, because we also have parameters to follow for our slave cylinder. It's gotta be between, what'd you say, 1/4 and 3/8? Something of that nature anyways. And so we've got to follow parameters for that too. Take the bell housing back off again, put our slave cylinder in, and then we can put the transmission on for realsies.
For realsies.
For realsies. For real. And I'll tell you what, once we get past all the measuring, we'll put the transmission in. That'll take about 5 minutes.
Easy, Dan. You'll talk us right into some bad luck.
Drive shaft is also ordered, and that'll get here when it gets here, but it is on the way. Taylor, we know you want the car to be red, but this is all you get for now. Compared to how long just measuring and doing stupid science and mathematiology, watch how fast we put this daggum transmission compared to that. No straps were used in the making of this video. Do not use straps to install your transmission.
Do not do what we do. We're idiots.
Yeah. Finally in after 15 years of trials and tribulations. It was indeed not 5 minutes, but we did get it in. I'll accept some header gaskets and a drive shaft.
Dan wanted to say it was not.
Mr. Matthew would like to emphasize the not 5-minuteness of this transmission install. Yeah, we followed all the rules, we didn't get crazy, and we didn't break anything. Praise the Lord! All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're gonna say goodnight. We did indeed get the clutch bled, feeling good, nice and firm. We discovered we're hitting the dust shield on the transmission. That's gotta be trimmed. That's gonna be an AM thing. Bolt the driver's seat back in. We can put the shifter and junk on the inside. And then we're waiting on header gaskets so we can put the headers back on and a drive shaft. And what? And some trim stuff for the console, but other than those few little knickknacks and thingamabobs, we're about that gum ready to freaking drive it. All this blood, sweat, and tears.
Although the mishaps, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. We didn't drop the transmission on the ground, so I mean, that is one thing. But other than that, we're gonna see you guys when stuff gets here. We'll see you guys when it's time to finish it up. Nighty night.
See ya.
Say bye, Taylor.
Bye.
we're going to go ahead and try to get the headers through back on. We got the driver's side on. Still got to do the passenger side. Had a mishap with the rotary button in the distributor yesterday when we had the transmission up there trying to put it in. We broke the rotary button on the firewall, so we swapped that out and put the distributor back on it. That's where we're at for now. We're trying to button her up before everything gets done.
Y'all ready to go on a drive? We got her just about done. Now let's see what she'll do. Dang, I love this car. I love this car so much. Taylor, give it a little. I'll be able to see now that we got street light.
Ratio to my truck. Baby. I thought it might be harder to learn the pattern, but it's really not that.
Same pattern, it's just you gotta learn the location.
Right. Well, that's what I meant. It feels like I'm zooming, but I'm going 45.
It's just because you feel cooler. Hey, it's green.
I know, but there was a car on my lawn.
Oh.
RPMs up when you go into gear. Boom.
Good, Taylor, good. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm actually having the time of my life and I'm not even doing anything. I'm just saying.
I'm enjoying it back here.
Yeah, it's like just the fact that we did it, I think is gets me. I don't think I've ever been so excited to help someone else accomplish something.
Right. That'll drop the bypass and let's see if we can get up to 55, throw her in a 5th gear.
Yeah, you gotta go through all the gears. One milkshake, please. We would like 1 cookies and cream, please. A Smoky Mountain fudge and a small vanilla as well, please. I almost feel like taking off my daggum big old clown shoes. All right. Do I need to get a throttle on it? Oh yeah. It's kind of embarrassing to say that I'm like the, I'm the YouTube man and I have the absolute least experience in driving a manual, but I'm also not gonna hide it from you because I'm not like that, it's just how it is. I'm just really appreciative of them even letting me drive, especially when we're doing the break-in.
That's part of the work, gotta do some of the enjoyment.
I was enjoying it just sitting there, but I'm really enjoying.
All right, Dan, how do you feel?
I feel like $1,000,000. Beautiful. He listened to my hand signals that time. Holy freaking crap. Yeah, baby, let's hit it. All right, guys, there was our 5-speed manual swapping of a 1979 true Z28 Camaro. We hope you liked it. I hope I was able to capture, especially at the end, the excitement and everything. And, now I can say that I've done a manual swap on something because, that's a low-key a big deal, guys. Like, this represents 4 straight days of work. After thinking that we had all the right parts, we got sent some wrong ones and we needed a couple extra things, but we thought we had the right things and we did a lot of preparation beforehand and it still took 4 straight days. We did a lot of, he was taking vacation time. I just didn't show up. We're skipping a lot of work and like 4 straight days. Like this last day, he did the heavy lifting. I wasn't here until the afternoon. Because we were mostly rounding up all the extra parts we needed to finish, but there it is. So now that you've seen this, next time someone that just freshly bought a Honda Civic tells you they're gonna manual swap it, bonk them over the head and tell them, look, man, you can do it, but I don't think you understand what you're talking about. Because people say it like it's the easiest thing in the world. Oh, I'm gonna manual swap it. I'm gonna manual swap it. Yeah. All right. And don't forget, guys, this is not my usual environment. You don't have to have a daggum wildfire lift. You don't have to have a shop. I usually do my regular hootenannying, rolling around in the gravel and the dirt and getting disgusting. It's possible. And if we can do it, you can do it. So nothing's impossible. Just make sure we followed the directions. And I heard that is the only reason that this thing works, I'm so sure, because I don't have the patience that he has. And I'm like, oh, transmission, put it in there, and we'd, blow it up. And so we followed the directions, we measured things properly like we were supposed to do, and that's all it's about. The kit come with full instructions. We really just had to take the time to follow them. A naughty word here and there, and a lot of sweat, tiredness, and a whole bunch of other things. But we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Thanks to Torquecraft for all the help. Couldn't have done it without him.
What do they got to do? Like and subscribe?
Like and subscribe.
That's daggone right. Show me some love.
You gotta hype too. Hype it up.
And hype it up. And if you're feeling crazy, become a member and I'll kiss you on the lips. I'm gonna give you a smooch on the lips and a whole bunch of other stuff. You'll get extra videos, extra shorts, priority reply to the comments, I try to do good on the comments anyways, but priority reply, something like that. Anyways, we love you guys, and we'll see you later.